Our guest, Philip Ingram, former senior intelligence and security officer with the British Army. Good morning, and thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Good morning.
Perhaps you could just start by giving us your initial reactions to this U.S.-Israeli operation and to the death of Iran's supreme leader.
Well, it's a very audacious attack. The United States and Israel had three options whenever the nuclear negotiations fell apart. They could have attacked nuclear sites where they suspected Iran was trying to continue with its nuclear activity. They could have attacked the Revolutionary Guards Corps and the military sites, or they could have gone for decapitation operations, which is the most severe. And it seems to be that is what they have chosen. This is a very dangerous time, not just for countries across the Middle East, as we've seen with Iranian attacks. Iran is the biggest sponsor of terrorism across the globe, and the Revolutionary Guards Corps, the Quds Force, have got their tentacles into different groups across Europe and across the world, and we're likely to see a potential increase in terrorism as a result of this. And the most worrying thing is the economic impact, because the Revolutionary Guards Corps have said that they have closed the Straits of Hormuz. 20 to 30% of the world's oil and gas goes through the Straits of Hormuz. And we could, if that continues for a period of time, see an economic shock that is similar to what we saw whenever Russia illegally carried out its full-scale invasion of Ukraine 4 years ago, and the way oil and gas prices globally went through the roof.
Yeah, you're talking about a dangerous time for the world. I should point out that the images we're seeing there are live pictures from Karachi, Pakistan, protests, we imagine, in support of the Iranian regime against the U.S. and Israeli operations. Is regime change, as you said, they went for the jugular here, they went for the big option of decapitating the regime, but is regime change a real possibility with an operation like this?
It's a possibility. It's something that I hope the planners behind this have planned in minute detail, so they know what the path is that they want things to go along. But there's an if comes into that, and if is one of the biggest words in the English language. And from a historical perspective, the West has not been good whenever it comes to toppling regime and regime change, especially in the Middle East. Look at the debacle in Afghanistan. Look at the bigger debacle in Iraq. Look at the debacle in Libya. And therefore, it is a very difficult thing to control. And the Revolutionary Guards Corps, who underpinned Ayatollah Khamenei's regime, are ruthless in what they're doing. And if they still got the ability to fight and keep going, they will be fighting for their very existence, for their very lives, whether it's the Americans attacking or whether it's the Iranian people rising up against them. And they're the ones that were exceptionally ruthless against the recent demonstrations that we have seen. I don't see any indication that their ability to put down any potential uprising by the people has been denuded in any way, shape or form. We're in very, very dangerous territory at the moment.
Philip Ingram, stay with us. I just want to turn back to our international